Hello everyone, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. I'm Apocryphate Peter Moxilin, and I'm once again joined by Scribbled Slate.
Hi-oh.
Let's get into the desert map. Any chance you actually brought up the map on your end?
I did. I also sent you a copy.
Oh, that's why I have a Discord notification.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and not look at that because there's like 5 different things on my second monitor. Just to check, make absolutely sure. Good. And outfit. You're up to 13. Yep. Okay, that was the last thing we did, so let's go.
Tell me, Soren, are you all right?
No, I hate sand. It's coarse and rough and gets everywhere.
Recently, ever since we reached Begnon, in fact, you seem depressed.
Is that so? How odd. Well, I can think of nothing specific that's bothering me. Maybe you're just unobservant and I've been depressed for literal years, Ike. By any chance do we have the money for a therapist?
Well, if you say so. So, it's time for the desert. Which is the best direction to enter from?
Ellipses.
Soren?
Yes, what is it?
Alright, I know there's something going on.
I'm sorry. I was thinking. What is it you wanted?
To know what you're thinking about. Well, I was going to ask you for directions, but it's no longer necessary. It looks like we're being met.
Hello.
At least one of them's a Lagoose. I think they both are.
The one who's currently talking is much younger, more childlike. I'm trying to remember who did the last voice. Fuck it.
I mean, we had the cutscenes, so it kind of threw everything up in the air a little bit.
Who are you? Answer me.
We're mercenaries. We were hired to take care of a group of bandits operating in this area.
More of the Senator's dogs! You cast us as thieves so you can murder us and hide your guilt, but we will not be defeated. Mark my words, the day will come when all slaves are free, and then you will pay for your crimes.
There it is! What on earth are you talking about?
No more useless words. Come, my brothers, take them!
Holy shit!
Grand Desert.
That was a lot at once. What? We're facing Lagoose. I don't like the look of this.
Why? Half the time they're absolutely useless. Lagoos or no, it doesn't change the fact that they're brigands. Do not lower your guard.
Because they're not brigands. I know what I'm doing. Everyone, watch your footing in this sand. Take care and fight well.
Possibly not Titania, but we'll get back to that.
Because of limited motion?
Yeah.
So question, do they do the half movement thing, or is it more like movement minus some number based on what type of movement they have?
Don't actually remember.
Definitely not Makalov. And we decided not Marcia.
You know what? Volk for the sake of movement and for finding items. I'll give him his knife back.
Also, no Marcia, you were saying.
Yeah, but since we have so many units we can take from, we're kind of out of the main party already. So at least she can fly around, maybe get some easy kills on the human Lagoos, and humanoid Lagoos, and then like fly over the mountains to get a quick item.
Although I was still like thinking about the Lethe thing we were discussing.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Sorry.
I mean, we could drop Kieran or something for that, because I'm not sure.
You know what? Yeah, for this map, because movement is such a premium.
Yep. Do we have any other magic users we want to bring along for this?
Realistically, no. Like, there's Ileana, Rise, That's it.
Huh.
Like, Rise is doing no damage. Ileana is quite underleveled. Like, she could do something, I guess, but meh. E-rank fire. Okay. Nope. I don't know the zoom out button. And this is where we start getting to maps where that's actually kind of helpful. Okay, so that's the area. Honestly, not as big as I thought it was. Muarim. There it is. The Demi-Band. All abilities lowered when it's equipped, but it makes it so that Lagoos stay in Lagoos form at all times.
I mean, considering it's only 1 or 2 points in some of those stats, that's huge.
Yeah, that's pretty much the item that makes me actually kind of consider using a Lagoos character.
Yeah. I mean, I'm also of the opinion that I would really like it if we could talk this out instead of actually having to kill a bunch of people who are just trying to defend themselves.
Yeah, too bad.
Yeah.
Actually, this is a decent map to train up Marsha, I think. Like, they literally can't fight back for a little bit.
So is this going to be an interesting, like, push and pull map in terms of go for some early attacks and then turtle up to weather the storm?
Yep, pretty much from what I remember. There's not really much over here for flyers to take advantage of, so having them both stacked up here makes some sense because there's mountains over here. Seeing any significant improvements I can make?
Like, putting our slower units in the front is good in terms of allowing them to reach stuff.
That way we have an actual Lagoos slaying weapon as we go up to here.
Yeah. Did we want to swap out Titania like you were saying?
Since we have enough party members that we're kind of dipping into like some of our lower levels anyway, let's go ahead and keep her for some damage assurance.
Okay. All right, I think we're good then.
Okay.
Oh.
What?
Sorry, I'm looking at like the wiki page for Fire Emblem and looking at Ileana, and it's like, oh, I forgot they had like the transferred save stuff, and if you have a transferred A support between the heart,
I'm gonna stop you right there because I don't even want to actually hear what you're saying at the moment. It's obviously not going to be super applicable right now because we aren't using her, so won't get A rank with her. But the save data transfer stuff to Radiant Dawn is where we're starting to go into things that I don't actually know about. So I would prefer not to have spoilers on.
Well, I mean, it involves a character we're not using, so that's the reason I was like, eh.
Oh yeah, I just
didn't realize that was something they did.
Okay, go on with why is the A rank important here?
Let's see. No, wrong section. Nope, that is the review. If the pair of Zahart and Ileana specifically share a transferred A support from Path of Radiance, Ileana will be able to convince him to defect from the Dane army and join the Grail Mercenaries in the sequel game.
Ah, that kind of thing. Got it. Yeah, so just kind of the blanket statement is, if it goes into Radiant Dawn, I would prefer to not know about it because there's a very good chance that I have not seen it and so want to be surprised.
Yeah, well, like I said, this is two characters that we aren't using, so I don't think it will come up. But yeah. I was more surprised by they figured out a way to have the transferred save data stuff.
Good to go?
I think so.
I meant to press start, not save, but sure, why not? Cool. Cat achieved.
Alright, Furs makes her start.
Let's go ahead and put you over into this area, I think. Okay, what kind of damage are we looking at? Good damage, but not insta-kill. And also...
Sure, but he also can't counterattack. Oh, that
also,
would put him into...
But also, when you attack a Laguz, it gets +1 gauge.
Yeah.
And at 20, it transforms.
Yeah, I saw that as you highlighted again as... Oh, right. I mean, we could finish it off that way.
Yeah, I'm just realizing, oh god damn it, I still didn't give her an Iron Lance. Yeah, they're all human form at the moment. Who's gonna transform? Like, that is such an important consideration for this.
I think they still transform at the top of their turn, though, right?
Yep, they get +4 gauge, then transform at the start of their turn.
So, even if we get him up to full, if we can kill him before the start of the next turn, we're okay.
No. If they hit max gauge on your turn, they transform right there and then, and so on subsequent battles, they can counterattack.
Oh.
So, you are selected. And transformed... Movement 9. We were able to move it from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's probably half movement. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then attack 1, so we should be good. Okay. Go for that. Yep, there's 18. Anyone up here? Nope. There is you, and you are a flyer, so you're going to have full movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1. Okay, so you can attack out to here. Ooh! I shouldn't be surprised, but oof.
Oh. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have brought Braum.
65. Please hit. Good. And 1 over. Let's assume you get to 9 movement on transformation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Attack there. So we want someone with defense there. You have speed rather than defense, but whatever, it works. Apparently there's a coin there. I forgot to give him his knife back. That might be bad.
Can he stop by Ike and get it from the convoy?
I checked last chapter, and convoy is not really a thing.
Ah.
You up to here. That means that Volk is on very specifically gathering items duty. I could probably stand to go more in this direction, actually. Forgot about you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Attack. Okay, so we're a little bit out of range of that one. Cool. Everyone move forward. Very slowly.
Switch, 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 switch.
So far, so accurate. Can you bump the cat? No. Can you? No. What do you count as? Weight 31! Jesus Christ.
That might explain it. I mean, we could just send her against the other one.
No, you can't.
Oh.
That was my hope, was that we could, because this is going to be a nasty fight if we can't.
Mm-hmm.
You're at gauge 4. You're not a concern at this point. How much damage can you do? 6x2, take 11 is actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. $13. 6x2 is 12. 25. We would need 5 damage from Marsha. Is possible, but not great odds.
I mean, it's also basically a guaranteed counterattack.
This might be a multi-try map. This is much more difficult than I remember it being.
If nothing else, we probably don't have the best movement team at the moment.
There's not a lot we can realistically do to change the movement, though.
What's Rolf's normal movement?
I'd assume 6. Yeah. Yeah, it's halved.
No, wasn't it 4? Or was it 3?
It's 3.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah.
And for magic users, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're at full.
Although, is Braum... He only had 1 space, right? Isn't his movement normally 4?
So it's probably quartered for armor and
heavy.
knights.
Yeah.
Yes, probably quartered for them, halved for infantry, full movement for magic and thieves, and flying.
I mean, you could basically view it as based on how heavy their armor is.
Okay, you can head out to there. Can't intersect with that. You can get out to there. Oh, I was 1 off on my count, I guess. You have movement 8, not 9? Yeah, movement 8. Okay, that's why I miscounted. Might as well put Ike there then, because Volk can't actually get a counter. Put on Steel Sword, because there's a better chance that Ike doesn't get a kill then. Let the cat come to us for this turn, because it can't kill any of us, and will deal damage. Are there any items down in this corner?
Lower right, you're asking?
Yeah.
There's a statue fragment 3 squares up to kind of the mountain range there.
Okay,
So
3 up.
going back from the lower right corner, count up 1, 2, 3, and starting there, 4 squares up and 2 squares left, not counting the impassable area.
Okay, so like these squares, basically.
Well, not quite.
Basically, it's in this area, though. I have the the basic square.
It's a little lower than what you were just looking at, but yes.
Mainly, I was making sure that there's nothing like here.
Oh, you already found the coin.
Yep.
There's a physic that is, let's see, that square mountain north of the starting space.
Start, square mountain. Is it this one?
That one. Lower right corner. Go down and right. Starting there, that is the upper left corner of a 3x3 square with a physic in it.
Okay, good to know. Not useful at the moment.
Yeah. Ooh, there's a silver blade somewhere on the left. What's a vague kati?
That's going to be a sword, I believe, high crit chance.
Okay, it definitely is a sword. There's a single square that is in. Holy smokes! And there's a white gem near where the vague kati is in the upper right section. Also, there's some kind of boots. Huh.
Super Kanto.
No.
Good. Okay, so you have 4 movement. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You can attack here. So if you go here, that works. Okay, good. 57% chance, so I'm not relying on it, but it'd be nice for a help. Cool. Extra experience, level up. Level like 6 or something, I want to say. Strength, speed. Okay, no speed.
But everything else.
Yeah.
Also, it's funny, there's something surprisingly funny about how anime the face and character model are, and the horse is so much more the realistic end of the art style.
I get what you mean. Trade you. Physic can use. Hell yeah, we got Physic. What's the math on it this time? Magic over 2. Nice. We can do this, actually. I don't think Shove gets us anything, though. Okay, so... Magic is 8, so her Physic range currently is 4. Not amazing, but it's helpful. Okay, you have 4 movement. That's not awful. Good miss. Good hit. Ow!
Oh. We gave her healing items, right?
I hope so. She's close enough to other people that we can get stuff to her as necessary.
Just the steps.
It is so weird watching the shifting sand make a layer underneath their feet.
Oh, weird.
Okay.
Do we go rescue his sister?
I mean, we are doing that in one way or another.
Burn, baby, burn. So close.
How much damage are you doing? I'd like to do 10 damage. We can deal with 4. Yeah, how about no on that?
Let's see if Lethe can finish off that fight on the right.
Yeah, I was trying to focus on the left for a moment, but sure.
Yeah.
Can't quite finish it, but it makes it so that Marsha can get a kill.
Yeah.
Can Marsha do 10? 9. Damn. Go for that, then. Behold, a cat fight. Okay. I'm gonna do the smart one, or the smart variation here. The dumb variation was Jill here, trade Slim Lance to Marsha. Marsha here, attack with Slim Lance. That will up the hit chance, and it'll make it so that the lower level unit gets more experience. But if the lower level unit misses, she dies.
Hmm.
Go there because you got good movement. Like, do you just fully auto-kill? Yes, you do. try for the 12% crit then to give experience to Soth, and if Soth gets hit, then have Mist heal him up. Mist does not need health until something else attacks her. That has got to be some of the stupidest reasoning I've used in a while, but it works. Ow! Almost. Okay, I can't make that work. Just here, Ike, fine. Steel sword, kill. And just to show, no convoy. Honorary. I suppose I could have checked.
It is.
I suppose I could have checked to trade for an elixir, but that wasn't an option, so whatever. Okay, so y'all are about to transform. That's going to get you 4 movement. We're good. You're far away. You're about to transform 9 movement. We should be fine. You're going to transform. And you're going to have like 6 movement or something like that. We're good. And you're whatever. Okay, so we're pretty safe. We have Bird Lagoos. Put you here. On Slim Sword. Nah, keep you on Murder Poker. I'm always really precious with the custom forged weapons because they have limited durability. Whatever, just use it. Okay, where is some item that I have not gotten yet?
Let's see. Based on where you are, if you go to the lower left, along the lower border of it, 1 space over from the corner, there's a guard that is in the sand. So other way. 1
I know,
to the right.
I was checking the enemy there. 1 to the right.
So 1, 2, and 3. So those 3 spaces have a guard somewhere in there.
It's just called guard?
It's a skill.
Oh, the skill guard.
It might be a counterattack from the look of it.
I don't quite remember, actually.
It's got an arrow that kind of curves back, so I think it might be counterattack.
You're not going to transform right now. You are, and when you do, you're going to have movement 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 attack. Okay, we're good. 1 HP from max, we're good. Cool, that makes that easy.
Oh, nice. I still find it so weird that statue fragment is just the item for increasing your... I mean, it's effectively Constitution, so it feels weird.
Yeah. I have no explanation. That's just what they chose to do.
Ooh. Good dodge. Can she finish it? No, I think it was like... Yep. That was like just barely not half.
Okay, so it's that, so it's these 3.
Mm-hmm.
So that should be viable.
No, 1 more to the left.
1 more? 4 empty spaces?
To the left. There... 1, 2, 3... Oh, sorry, the thing was kind of covering one of the lines, so yeah, that actually should be good.
Okay, good. Cool. What the fuck are you?
Let's see, you already got the physic, you just picked up the statue fragment. The vague, Kati, and White Gem are in the upper right corner, and we're going to have a lot more to deal with before we get there. So, actually, just in terms of seeing where they are, can you go back into the upper corner? I want to see if there's a landmark for where the vague Kati is supposed to be or not. Not Really? So it's like, so upper left corner, move 2 to the left, and then 1 down. That's the only space the Vagkati is listed as being in. That's weird. And
Cool.
then back along the edge, go down 2. And then this space and the one below it, you can find a white gem.
Nice.
Yeah.
By the way, the Vagkati might be referencing the Manakati and Solkati, which are they're not actually Lord specific, I don't think, but they're the assumed personal weapons of Lyn, one of the lords from Fire Emblem 7, the first one to get an English release. That might just be me reading too much into it, but that's my understanding.
I didn't realize that Lyn was a lord in that game.
Yep, one of the 3. She is the Lord of the Prologue.
Hmm.
Wait, I could attack you, but that'd go really poorly.
Hmm.
Let's put you up here for now. Get a little more muscle over here, too. 26, good. Still forgot to trade the fucking Slim Lance. Used you, okay, so you're gonna probably have to weather a... Nope, you're not transforming yet. Nice. You over to here. Item, vulnerary. Trying to set up to make sure that we're all safe and junk.
Hmm.
Yeah, just steel bow for now because it's the least precious. $15. Good. Strength.
Hmm.
And actually, against the Hawk Lagoos, a little bit of extra skill wouldn't go too awry either. I said wouldn't. Technically, won't is the preferred word there.
Hmm.
Could get the kill, level 17. We can still hold off on getting you experience for a little bit. Little ways off from transforming up there. Nice. Got 2 vulneraries.